Hello everyone, this is SnowDust HD here, and this video is going to be more serious than all my other videos since this has been a topic that I've been wanting to talk about for quite some time now, and it's about a YouTuber who I watched religiously back in 2015 and 2016, and I guess you can say the recent drama relating to him and his story making video sharing website. The man that I'm talking about is the one and only McJuggerNuggets. Known for his famous Psycho Dad Freakout videos, his My Virtual Escape series, and is also known to be in a lot of controversy relating to him lying to his fanbase and manipulating younger audiences to believe that his skits and vlogs such as the Psycho Dad series are real. A couple of weeks ago, he came out with a statement that his video sharing storytelling website known as StoryFire will be shutting down on the 1st of February. And as you can tell, it never went down. Before, when he said that his website would be shutting down, he said that it was all over financial issues and business problems and can't afford to keep the site up. But that just leaves the question, why is the website still up? And what actually happened behind the scenes? Today's video, we will be digging deep down into McJuggerNuggets, the situation that happened after February 1st, the website, and my personal thoughts. So sit back, relax, and let's talk about StoryFire and McJuggerNuggets. On February 1st, 2021 was the so-called last day of the website StoryFire before they shut down and the servers were good. And previously, McJuggerNuggets, also known as Jesse Ridgway, announced that they will be shutting down due to business and financial problems. One of the first big problems that he had in a situation of shutting down the site was when he told everyone to spend all of their Blaze and to tip StoryFire and McJuggerNuggets himself. If you guys don't know, Blaze is StoryFire's website currency, where roughly 500 Blaze is equivalent to $1 Canadian. You can use these Blaze points to cash in and get real money out of it, or you can donate and tip a creator that you like. In the situation of the quote-unquote shutdown of the website, Jesse told a lot of the StoryFire users to tip himself and StoryFire and pretty much give him money since the site was at the time shutting down. But one of the biggest problems that came out of this situation that makes the whole Blaze topic even worse was when 1 minute, literally 1 minute before the website was supposedly going to shut down, they somehow managed to get investors to invest money into the site. And for co-founder of StoryFire Brian Spitz to put some of his own money into the site and to keep it up. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure it takes more than a day, let alone a fucking minute, to get someone to invest into your website. Jesse has constantly been tweeting stuff out, saying things like, "For years I've been trying to get investors to invest into the site and no one was interested," and such. It just seems very odd how the last day and the last minute of the site being up, both Brian and Jesse just had enough money and investors to keep the website up. After Jesse's announcement video and tweets saying that the site is still up and it's a miracle, many individuals had mixed reactions about the situation. Many think that it was just a coincidence, and many think that it's too good to be true. But me and many others think that it's just one of his publicity stunts and lies that he constantly gets away with, which is most likely the case in this situation. In the video that Jesse uploaded onto his channel, he just so happens to be recording his laptop screen of him and Brian in a Zoom call talking. Not to mention the horrendous acting towards both of them when Brian tells Jesse that he's putting money into the site and that they got investors.
We're doing it. Can we done deal? All right. What the freak?
Right, let's go.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Yes.
Yeah, I totally scream, "What the freak?" whenever I get millions of dollars to help a project of mine. With this video and decision to keep the site up comes with a lot of backlash from the community, with people saying that he was taking people's Blaze and money from them and he did all of this just to get money from this for the site and only did this as a publicity stunt to get more attention for StoryFire and all that stuff. Many individuals, including me, are not too happy that he is using his own power of lying and constant publicity stunts to get his website to the top. He recently addressed this controversy on Twitter. In these 2 tweets and documents, he doesn't show any proof to prove his fact whatsoever about him getting money from Brian and him getting investors and such. And keeps repeating himself constantly saying that it's real, it happened, it's a miracle, believe me, yada yada yada, etc, etc. Now look, I've been watching McJuggerNuggets for years now, and seeing this kind of behavior from him doesn't surprise me one bit. He did this kind of stuff during when he did the Psycho Dad series. Viewers of his back when the Psycho Dad series was still going on and still being made, everyone kept saying it was fake and it was all an act, which it was, and Jesse covered it up saying it was real. I understand why he did what he did back then, saying it was real just for the sake of publicity stunt and to get more views and more attention for his series. I'd definitely do the same if I was making a similar series for my YouTube channel. What he is saying might be true, but knowing McJuggerNuggets and having watching him for years and knowing that he is literally the YouTuber who cried wolf, I wouldn't be surprised that he's lying to his fanbase once again. If he ever shows any proof that they got investors to invest into their site, then maybe I'll believe him. But what I'm seeing from him now, I sadly don't believe him one bit. He has constantly used different lies and different tactics and publicity stunts to get a quick buck out of his younger audience. Yeah, a lot of his fanbase is filled with children who are obsessed with the Psycho Dad videos and freakout videos. And you know children, they will most likely believe in anything that their fan base and their favorite creator says to them. They'll believe anything. Jesse claims that StoryFire will be the next big video sharing website. He claims that it's YouTube's biggest competitor and also claims that they will treat all creators fairly. Now, number one, StoryFire isn't and will never be a top competitor to YouTube. 2. You claim to treat your creators better than YouTube, but when a big YouTuber such as Justin Wang or Grimm's Toy Show for example, they only upload a couple of videos on those sites and then ditch the website completely, barely upload onto it and barely use it, and just continue uploading to YouTube. Because you know why? Because these creators know that they will make a lot more views and a lot more money and ad revenue creating these videos on YouTube than on StoryFire. Because they know that StoryFire isn't that popular now, and they know that they won't get paid much on StoryFire, and they'll get paid more on YouTube. That's the sad truth.
I gotta say something, right? Yeah.
I tried to make you proud. You said I had my head in the clouds.
So, you know what? I decided to just remove the curtain and tell you guys these videos are real. This is my life, and it's time to come clean and answer any questions you guys have about my personal life.
In conclusion, I supported McJuggerNuggets, and I still somewhat do to this day. I think it's awesome that he started his own website 3 years ago, and it still somewhat has a growing community, surprisingly. But when he is bringing his publicity stunt tactics into his business and uses it in a negative way and still lies to his fan base, it's really, really hard to still support him afterwards. I still believe in him, and maybe he could potentially change how he approaches this kind of stuff and publicity stunts. And hell, he even tweeted out not that long ago to someone about the Blaze currency, saying that he will give back the Blaze to anyone who donated a mass amount of it to him. So right before I was about to export this video, Jesse came out with a new video and statement talking about the recent StoryFire drama. I'm really, really, really happy of him to actually address this kind of situation and to actually come clean and tell everyone. So this is pretty much one of the main key points that he came out with and said in this video. So yes, Jesse was telling the truth most of the time, and that they did in fact save the website, and the website is still up and is saved. However, his video that he made titled StoryFire is saved was dramatized and was faking his reaction. However, faking the reaction and dramatizing the video made people assume the shutdown was staged, and they should have executed this video / situation more professionally. My views on the situation still stand. Jesse in this video has also confirmed that they did in fact not get any investors to invest into their website. So my thoughts on him lying about the investors part was correct. But Jesse claimed that he put his own money into the site and that they were planning on getting a character in their video to play as an investor, kind of like his classic little vlogs, fake vlogs and skits and such. He also addressed the Blaze situation and giving Blaze back to the community in his video as well, which I'm really, really glad that he actually addressed this and he's actually giving back to the community. I'm really glad about that. Another good part that he mentioned in this video was that he is also planning on slowing down on narrative and dramatized stuff when it comes to his business in StoryFire, which I really hope he's telling the truth at this part, and he does end up doing this kind of stuff and starts to be more honest to his community and a lot more careful about how he approaches this kind of stuff. But who knows at this point? It's hard to tell what is real and what is not real. Is a person telling the truth, or is one lying to you right in your face? All we know is that the truth and lies are two different things, and we should all be aware of the YouTuber who cried wolf.
This is bigger than you